Hi Sagis, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to Sagittarius Tarot. I've been away for a while from recording videos, and so now I'm going to try to pick up the pace again and start uploading more. I'm also trying this new setup where you can see things differently from like just directly on top. I don't know if you're gonna like it, let's see. And we're gonna experiment with it. Like I can always change the angles and the plans and all of that. Maybe I'll wait for your feedback, right? You can tell me maybe put the camera higher here or lower here or like turn it another way. Just we'll explore how this is gonna, right, go. And so today with me, we are going to be doing, I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna be looking at a spread that is all about alignment, right? Let's see with this second full moon in Capricorn that just happened and with everything that's been going on this month, there was a lot of changes and a lot of things that maybe have sort of you felt confused because of them. And so this is a reading about self-alignment. Let's see if you are aligned with your purpose or not, and what you can do if not to rectify, and if so, what can you do to make it even better. I have laid out with me here 6 decks, and so let us start with your reading. We're starting with the fairies oracle. Let us look at what is your role and purpose. Okay, nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. There has been a lot of energy when it comes to nature. If you look at my community tab, where I post the energy of the day that I usually calculate based on numerology, where I also share with you the message of the day, which is usually a tarot card that I include the message from, right? And then I show you the tarot card of the day or the oracle card of the day. And there's also the affirmation of the day, which is like based from oracles and tarot as well. So if you notice that every day, if you tap into that energy, there was a lot of talk today about nature and being aligned with nature and rejuvenating with nature. And I included for you a message there telling you to bring nature indoors, right? Through a fountain, through plants, through crystals, anything that's earthy in nature to help you get in touch, right? And also, you can also go out in nature. Maybe a walk outdoors will help you have clarity, and all of a sudden your mind is not so confused about a certain idea. Maybe all of a sudden you find what you're looking for, right? Like it just clicks in your mind. And so this is telling you that whatever that is, any contact with nature, whether it is bringing it in back to the home or whether it is, going out there, not only it's gonna do you good, right, for your soul and for your happiness, and it's gonna boost your levels of joy overall, but it's also going to be talking to you. Whether you're gonna have more clarity of the mind and you're able to have clear ideas, or whether you're gonna be somehow like feels like receiving certain messages. It might feel like synchronistic. You might be feeling that maybe you're reading too much into it. Don't worry about all that stuff. Write it all away. Just notice what you receive, because a lot of the messages that you're gonna receive, it feels like nature is talking to you, right? Whether it is by you observing what's going on out there, or whether noticing the relationships between animals, whether this could be on your TV too, right? Nat Geo and stuff. Whether this is talking about, the cycles of life, looking at plants, at leaves, looking at living organisms, living out how everything just fuses together, symbiotic relationships, parasitic relationships, predators, victim, cycles, all of these things. There is something in nature for you. That's what I'm really inclined here to tell you. And not only that, this talks about your role and purpose. So this could also mean that maybe your line of work or your like your line of work or whatever. Um, what did I want to say? Sorry, because I felt like this was a little wobbly, and so I'm trying not to touch the table too much. This setup is sort of wobbly. The other one was like more stable. Anyhow, back to the reading. So this can tell me that maybe in your line of work or in your industry or in whatever you're pondering to start your business, nature has something to do with it. So this could either, it doesn't always have to be like, it has something to do with it, right? Like it doesn't have to be, let's say, in particular that, let's say you're, I mean, it literally can be like you're opening a flower shop or a flower business or plant business or animals or related to veterinaries or animals or whatever it is, right? But it can be also earthy. It could be jewelry because you're dealing with like metals and gold. It could be like crystals. It could be stones. It could also be like this is a spiritual business, but that during, like within it, right? Within it, I don't have to sell the spiritual trinkets. I mean, I could if I want to, or if people are like want to do that, right? That's a good business. But this transcends even that. The fact that I'm actually have crystals in front of me and have these metals, and I have to get in touch with nature and plants and all of that. That's also telling me that I am, following my bliss. I am on my purpose, and this makes me feel good, right? And so, yeah, this comes from nature too, right? This shell. And so, this is mainly the main message, right? And now we're going to clarify it with a love card, just to see what is your role there. Well, first of all, let's look. We have that card that had lead to. There is a feeling of nurturing almost. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. Okay, so this can either be telling me that whatever your role and purpose is, if you are a light worker, that could be being a medium or talking with the other energies out there. So that could be a literal definition of something like that. But it could also be that your role is to sort of help bring together two things that transcend space and time. So less ethereal talk, more practical talk. This could be talking about a role or purpose of establishing something remotely, or getting in touch, or coordinating, or offering your services, or dealing with people, whatever, from different countries, from different continents, from across the globe. This is talking about something that isn't very local per se. And so your role here is to sort of, I'm not going to say fill in the gaps, but it feels like, and you're not even the mediator. No, this is you allowing people to heal, allowing people to feel nurtured. So this could also be, that means like maybe your role could be I don't know, yoga instructor, but like in the outdoors, right? Like having an outdoors yoga business, or like a meditation group, or a Reiki healer, or a coach, or yeah, it could be anything. So just think about combining, right, nature, anything from nature elements, and healing and infusing love between two entities that were separated either by time or by space, whether physically or on a spiritual level. That's what I can tell you for now. This reading is heading. Now let's see, what do you want? Why do you want to start all of this, right? We're gonna use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck to ground this a little bit before we get to woo-woo. And so let's see. Why do you want to start this path, this journey? It could be a business too. Work. Work. Eight of Pentacles. That's work for you. I think you're just passionate about this. That's the why. It keeps you focused. It keeps your, heads down to the grind. It keeps your tunnel vision. It keeps you busy. It keeps you crafty. It keeps you centered. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you productive and efficient and effective and happy. And I think you drive a lot of pleasure from it, right? 1 second, I'm going to be bringing this a little bit here because I just want to see the placements later on of these tarot spreads. Sorry, this whole setup is still wonky at best. We're gonna get better at it. So, why do you want to start this? Yeah, you're passionate about it. You love it. Also, the number 8 is a number of transformation. So this helps you transform things. It feels like maybe, and I'm just saying maybe, I don't know, maybe you have a lot of rage. Maybe you have a lot of angst. Maybe you have a lot of, I'm just naming negative per se energies, but they could be positive energies. Maybe you have a lot of energy to give, a lot of love, whatever it is. And so this purpose or this role helps you harness that energy and sort of shape it into something material, right? And so it helps you get grounded, produce, live well, and also it helps you help others. And it's a great way to channel that loving energy into something physical. I love this. And it's like, it sort of doesn't only transform your finances, but it also transforms you on the inside as well, and transforms how you live and your lifestyle on the outside as well, and everything around you, and it transforms people that are seeking your guidance or consulship. If you notice, the dude here is not looking back at the castle. He's so focused on just finishing one pentacle at a time, I'm going to clarify it. I want to feel that way again, and it's in reverse. And that is the why. I think the why is you do this because you help people feel a certain way that they have lost along the way. So maybe these are people that are grieving, that have lost a sense of joy or passion that you help them get back. This could be someone who have lost their ways. This could be someone who got whatever it is, right? See what I'm talking about? Like, this is getting even more crystal clear now. Like, this is all about you helping others feel a certain way. And it's by helping them feel a certain way that you enrich your world and theirs, right? Like, both of you will turn out better people from all of this experience. Like, they'll be able to feel the way they used to feel, and not only you that had like made good money, right, from it and lived off, but it also kept you grounded, focused, and on purpose. And so that's the why you want to start the business. Now let's talk about what would you like that business or path or whatever to become. What would you like it to become? Yeah, I think you have doubts about success. Like, it's as if you're so passionate about this. At the same time, you're knee deep, but then you're always considering like resurfacing and just taking a step back. I think there's a lot of anxiety going on with this. Maybe you're not feeling, maybe you don't believe in yourself enough, and I want you to believe in yourself, right? This is self-doubt. And maybe that's why you like when you work through all of this and when you help other people, because it's as if you get so lost and focused in the moment that for a second you turn off that overthinking brain of yours and you're no longer doubting yourself. And it's like when you have free time, it's when that fear kicks in. But as much as this is good, I don't want this to be just a coping mechanism for you. I want you to be there, you know, because not because you want to escape a certain self-doubt. Like, believe in yourself. I believe in you, Saji. You got this. We're gonna clarify it with the life purpose card, so let's see. You get light and love. In reverse, it says your purpose is to bring divine healing, light and love into this world. And see, it was also reversed. And this is, right, like, what would you like the business to become? And exactly, if you look at it as a path, you're a healer, right? People who want to feel a certain way again, you help them, you know, they come to you reversed and you help them feel that again. And it's your job, it's your passion to heal them and to bring them love, light, because it's as if they come to you feeling dim, feeling broken, feeling darkened, feeling doubtful, feeling all these, right, feelings. And it's like somehow you're able to bring light and love into their world. But this is why I want you to focus on that, right? And don't give a lot of energy to that self-doubt, thinking that if I do all of this, that does not guarantee me success. No, just stay on point, stay on focus, and then you'll get there. You'll get there. Let's see. Now, what can you offer to others? Like, what can you offer to others? Why are your skills so special, right? No, but first, before we talk about the special part, let's talk about what you can offer them. Moderation. I love this message. In these, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairy says that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. And this talks about moderation. And this is, I think, what you bring to the table. This is you, Sagittarius. This is temperance. This is you being able to balance things for other people. And so you take their extremes, their extreme lows, their extremes highs, and you sort of work your magic with them so they can achieve a moderate, you know, state of happiness, which is balanced and perfect. Not too low, not too many lows, not too many highs. And this is talking about whether it's actual food or soul food as well. So whether you're a nutritionist or you're a healer, right? You sort of teach them that it's okay to you know, have whatever guilty pleasure you want at some point, without feeling too guilty about it. And you teach them how to do it and when to do it. And you also teach them how to continuously, like, have healthy and mindful, you know, like soul food or actual food or whatever. And so I love this for you. I love this for you because really what you offer is very much needed, because all these people that you're dealing with, whether we're talking extreme darkness, lack of love, or not being able to feel things again, or suffering from being separated by space or time and feeling like they're missing out or they're missing on their beloved, here you literally role is to use your magic and, you know, just bring everything together, moderate it, and allow them to be in a happy state, in a good baseline of happiness. All right, let's see more about this. Okay. It says criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I love this because this means that whoever's coming at you, what you offer them is a non-judgmental attitude, non-judgmental practice. And so you help them feel accepted and loved, because maybe when they come to you, they come from a background when they're harshly judged, harshly criticized, and just totally not feeling accepted, heard, or seen. And so you help them feel seen, and you make them feel heard. And I love that. Now let's see what is so special about all of this that you offer and that is really truly unique to you. I love how like we started this as your own self-alignment, and it turned out to be it's all about being there for others, helping others. So that's a 6 energy. That's a healing energy, counseling energy. No man's an island, right? We're there to uplift each other and support each other and help each other. So let's see what makes what you offer so special. Beautiful. Your strength, your inner strength, right? You are someone who possesses immense inner strength. Like, however big and scary the beast is in front of you, whether it is in terms of circumstances or in terms of people you encounter, or demons that, you know, inner demons and scary shit that the people that you help deal with, somehow your strength and your inner strength just glows, and there's a sense of peace around you. And when people come to you, they really flock to you, and they feel that you have this magic soft touch that you can just touch them, touch their soul, and the monster sort of disappears or is tamed, right? And you have an infinite power. This is the infinity symbol. And again with the number 8, right? See, when we're talking about you, Saggy, in these 2 rows, you had number 8, which is like your focus, your work. You take your work seriously. It helps you get grounded. It helps you produce. It helps you help others. And here we get the major arcana of number 8. This is 8-8, double transformation. So by you helping to transform the lives of others, your life is transformed, and vice versa. And so you're both doing each other favor. And that is what makes you so special. Like, there is no one as strong as you on the inside. No beast is too scary. Nothing feels too impossible with you. And so that's why they come to you, my dear healer. I love this message. Now let's talk what makes you special, clarify it. See all that white energy that just tames all that red, that aggressive, fiery energy. You're very good. You're very good. You're kind, you listen, you observe, you're magic. I am becoming a better person in reverse, exactly. And so that is, right, again, this is the column of the other people who come to you. And so they come to you feeling like, at some point, like they stop, as if they, not only they stop believing in themselves, but they stop believing that they can get better. Like they lost all sense of hope. And what makes you special is not only you're able to make them feel a certain way again, like with all the work that you put in and the effort that you put in that cooperation, but you also help them become better people, much to their surprise. And that's what really makes you special. Like after every encounter, they just feel renewed and ready to conquer the world. It's as if they absorb your qualities of dedication, perseverance, commitment, focus, inner strength, peace, calm, and wisdom. Beautiful. Now, let us look at who are the ideal people in your life that helps you do that light work. Or if it's a business, who are your ideal clients or customers or whatever it is. Let us look at that. Yeah. Helpful people in reverse. So ideally, it is people who are reluctant to ask for help, and they have, walls, and they're closed up, and they're too proud and all of that. And as much as these might prove to be, a hard case to crack, but these are your ideal people because you help them see that they need help. You help them see that they appreciate the help. You help them see how much, once they receive the help and when they're open to it, how much their life gets better. And so these are your ideal people, right? Let's look more into it. Infinite abundance in reverse. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Yeah. So these are people, ideally too, that suffer from lack, that were brought up in a lack culture or lack environment. Lack could mean anything. So this could mean that this could mean that they might be poor or come from a poor background, but that can also mean that they come from a household that lacked emotions or support or love, or maybe they suffer lack in self-appreciation and self-love, or they don't have enough self-respect. They constantly need validation. Whatever that is, right? It is people who have a tremendous amount of lack, but also have the biggest potential to become infinitely abundant. And it's people who have all these blockages because they're too proud to ask for help. But once you help them open up and they start asking for help, it starts with you. But then once you do your magic, they're gonna be people who are gonna start reaching out to other people and asking for more help and helping others and all of that. And then they're gonna create that butterfly effect when they really create something, a tribe almost, right, of happiness and helpful people around them. And then they'll be able to create infinite abundance in their life. So whether through creating a family, a business, or whatever it is, and all of that starts with you, thanks to you. Like, you help them. Maybe they might not give you the credit, or they might not even recognize where your role was in all of this, but you started this. You healed them. You magically helped them. Like, that encounter with you was enough to set this up. That's why you're magic, baby. Now, I like this. Let us look. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have 3 positions to talk about. So let's see, how can you serve these people? We're gonna lay it on top of that. Let's see how you can serve. Believe in magic. You help them believe. I told you. That's how you can serve them. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. Again, with nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical to believe in magic. And so, whether you help them believe in magic, or whether by them seeing how you believe in your own self, then they start to believing in themselves, right? So you can either guide them or inspire them. And there's a lot of talk about this whole nature thing, right? So yeah, that's how you can help them. Maybe you take them out on road trips or on certain adventures, and they feel renewed thanks to you. So this could also be talking about you maybe being, you organize hikes or whatever that is, trips, travels, whatever, but with a spiritual cachet, right? I like this a lot. So that's how you can serve them, by helping them believe that there is magic after all. They just forgot about it. They forgot about that inner child who believed in wonder and all of that. So let's see how you can help them. I love this. This looks like a dance. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. What was I telling you? Nature. So this is learning from nature, patience, that life is cycles and that timing is divine. And so how can you help them? You help them to just tone down. And here comes the moderation, right? You help them to not jump, right, immediately to not to react immediately, to think and then act. You help them to control their feelings and emotions and to master them, and through all that moderation and through all that inner strength to really become wise and calm and have a great attitude. And that's really how you can help them, because maybe they're restless, right? This is talking about restless energy. And so you help them calm down. There's a calming energy to you. All right. Now let's see, what do you need to start all of this, right? What do you need to start all of this, Saggy? Let's see what's gonna kickstart it. I like that. This is like a brainstorming session of what to do next. I like it. Okay, so let's see, what do you need to start? Sorry, there's like ruckus around because this is the main living room, and so it's a little bit close to, it's more noisy than the indoor rooms, right? And so, sorry, excuse me for all that noise and stuff, especially so late at night. Okay, so what do you need to start? The High Priestess. I think you still need more downloads. I think as much as this is something that you're driven to do, I feel like you still need like one last download of information, whether you watch something, you read something, you hear something, whether an idea is clear once you go into nature, like I said. There's something that just needs to click, and then all of a sudden, how you're gonna make all of this happen will sort of be more clear, because there's a lot of directions and options to how this can manifest, and maybe not all of them appeal to you. And so the way that all of this can create one unit, right, for you to offer that help, it's still going to be, it's going to come to you through dreams, because this is also dreams, at night, in nature, through downloads, a mystery unrevealed, right? There's something that's going to come that you don't have yet. Certain clarity, maybe. I wish I could take back my words. That's what you need to start. And so I think also what you need to start is to sort of, because this came in reverse. And so I think it is something that you already started before, but maybe, it is not the format, the final format yet, right? So maybe, I don't know, maybe you started a YouTube channel, maybe you opened up an office to help, maybe you started a podcast, maybe you started, like I said, like a hiking group, maybe you started outdoors yoga, whatever it is, right? And so maybe you started it in some way. Maybe you opened an Instagram page, a Facebook page, or maybe you already opened like a physical location, whatever, however that played out for you, right? In the past, it was the right thing to do. It is part of the journey, but it's just, in order for you to be able to make it successful, or for you to be able to achieve the help that you need to people and also to feel fulfilled, I think the format needs to change, and that's the download. Like, you're still not very convinced in the way you convey that information, or how you convey it, whether it's online or offline, whether it's physically or not, whether you're still experimenting here. And so it's already been done. This is not something new, right? Like, you've been doing it. You just need to find out how to transform it into a format that will create for you, first of all, to make it sustainable and allow you to make a good living out of it. Second, for you to be so in love with that format that you have so much, like, that you feel so passionate towards working nonstop towards this, not just feel like, like it's a drag to perform it or to work that thing. And also, I think maybe that's why whatever format that you have right now, maybe it doesn't reach the right audience, right? The ones I told you here about, the people who refuse help and the people who have all these lack. And so maybe once you change that format, you'll also be able to tap into that ideal customer base, right? To help. Something like that. Like there's something that's, keep on experimenting. That's what I say. Keep on experimenting. Like every time you experiment and you create, the universe always like gives you a response, and you feel that this is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not. I'm not getting feedback. I'm not feeling appreciated. I'm not feeling heard. Eventually, you're gonna come up with one solution that's going to both be appealing and happy and make you feel fulfilled, and at the same time gets the response you need from people out there. And that's when all that help is going to start, and that's when things are going to get rolling. Love it. So finally, we're going to see, and we're going to answer the final question, which is, are you prepared for this? Are you prepared for this, Sagis? Let us see if you're prepared. Yeah, you are. Look, you got the take action. Yeah, you are. Take action, Saggy. You're prepared. You're good. Just once that download happens, and if it didn't happen yet, keep on experimenting, and experiment even more. Like, take action. Try to brainstorm. Try to create drafts. Try to create different business models. Try to create different ways. Do you, right? Like, do whatever works for you, because this is taking action, right? Look at the star, the wishing star. Look at the Pegasus. Look at all of that. Beautiful. So, are you prepared? Yes, Saggy. Prepared? Yes. Take action. Yes. Look, you got it also in upright. Speaker, upright. What did I tell you? This is like a light workers, healers type of reading. And you're one of them if you're watching this. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So this is talking about speaking, right? And so maybe the format needs to focus on that, right? Maybe, I don't know, this might not apply for everyone, but maybe visual isn't very important, for now at least, because I do believe that usually it is, right? Like, I'm from a creative director background, so I'm all about visuals. But in this case, I think it has more to do with your skills of oration, of your communication, of your throat chakra, of your way. There's a magical way for you to communicate to people and to relate to them and to make them feel heard and seen and to perform that magic and to allow them to feel how they need to feel using your words and allow them to be better people using your words. Now, how you're gonna market this, maybe you might need visuals. Maybe you might need to show your face. I don't know, right? Maybe you need to be physically there. Maybe body language is important. But these are things that you're gonna figure out later on. These are things that maybe are part of the download and the experimentation. But the most important thing is the core, and the core is the message. It's the message. It's taking action. It's speaking. So even if the format isn't final, don't be too perfectionist. Don't try to, worry about all that packaging stuff and forgetting that what's important is just getting out there and speaking your truth, sharing. And this could be sharing your life on social media. This could be sharing your experiences. This could be sharing stuff. This could be like this, right? Like, I'm speaking to you here through a camera, transcending space and time, delivering you this timeless message. And so that's what it's all about. Maybe also this is preparing you for another stage, right? Like, I don't know, so maybe let's say when we're talking format, maybe I'm doing this like that, right? And so maybe from this, maybe this will never pick up. Like, I mean, successful commercially. It's still helping people out there. But like, maybe it will pick up, but maybe it won't pick up. But maybe that's a stepping stone where I was, getting even better and better into speaking and believing in myself and helping people, right? In order for me, like, once another opportunity comes where I can actually do even more good, let's say, I'll jump onto that. Or maybe this is it. God knows. But what this is saying is to speak. And so this is also a confirmation for me, because I took a sort of a sabbatical, slow down in producing these videos, and now I want to be back at it. I want to speak. I want to say things. So thank you for being with me. I love you, my dear Saggies. I always appreciate your comments below. Please talk to me. Tell me if I'm doing everything good here. And yeah, much love to you.